when I made my decision to go get my master's, my first degree past my BSN, I think I said before, I don't really have much direction. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do with it. I wasn't sure if I wanted to teach, if I wanted to be a nurse practitioner, what I wanted to do. And one of the greatest advice I got from our dean was, you don't have to know how it's going to end up to start on that path. You can just apply and start, because your vision will change as you go through the program. And she was absolutely right. And so I finished my master's. I never expected to teach. And then here I was teaching. So I held on to that when the opportunity came for my doctorate, where I thought, I have so many questions in clinical practice. I mean, my program trained me to be a critical thinker, and that never stopped. So I used to do things and I think, why am I doing this? Why do we do it this way? Can't we have a better outcome? And so I thought a PhD was an opportunity for me to spend some time answering my own questions. That it would be important enough that I could get money from another entity, and I got 2 more grants while I was in the PhD program, one of them from the American Cancer Society, to fund my research. That really the question I ask, is that important? That I could get into a program and do a program of research about that question? That I have a question that when I go to the literature isn't there? It's an actual gap? You know, it makes you realize, wow, I can really contribute in some way. And when I was doing my study, there were so many different affirmations that kind of made me think I really did the right thing. And I did my study on families with dying children, because I'm an oncology nurse. And one of the parents in my study said to me, you know, you've given us voice. And I hope that your dissertation doesn't sit on a shelf collecting dust, that you have to promise me that we tell your story, you do something with that. And I thought, wow, you know, here I am thinking I'm just one person, just insignificant, and yet I can make this huge contribution to forwarding my field. And I felt like I had so many opportunities along the way. It's part of your obligation to really move things forward. If you have a different way of thinking or seeing something, then the PhD gives you that opportunity, or any doctorate degree on a clinical side with the DNP, gives you that opportunity to explore that. And the dean, when we came in for orientation for the doctoral program, said, this is your time to be selfish. This is your time to think about what you think is important and explore it. And it was really empowering. This was the first time I was in school and I didn't work, because I had enough grant money to not work, and to really have think time and not feel guilty that I was sitting around thinking about my problem, because that's what you're supposed to do when you're a doctoral student. So it was liberating. It was hard work, but it transformed me as a person. I think my first degree transformed me in some way, because nursing isn't something you do. Nurse is who you become. And I became a nurse. But when you start getting the advanced degrees, it transforms your practice in a different way. I am seen as a resource in a way, and an expert that I never imagined people will come to me. Not even to give them knowledge, but a way to think about a problem. Hey, Aara, what do you think about this? How would I approach this? Because I have that process in place, and it was my PhD program that taught me to think in a different way.
Is a doctoral degree in your future? Here are a few facts about doctoral degrees in nursing. Less than 1% of the 3.1 million nurses hold doctoral degrees. The demand for doctorally prepared nurses is expected to outpace the supply in the future. The doctoral degree is the appropriate degree for many leadership positions in nursing. Many leadership positions in nursing require the doctoral degree as the appropriate credential. There are 2 types of terminal degrees in nursing: the PhD and the DNP. Your career goal will help you decide which degree is right for you. Both degrees require students to work relatively independently, and in order to complete these doctoral degrees, students must complete a final project, a capstone for the DNP, and a dissertation for the PhD. There are resources that will help you to decide your area of greatest interest. The Doctoral Advancement in Nursing Project is one resource. This online mentoring program is designed to assist you in your journey to the doctoral degree. You will have the privilege of working with a doctorally prepared nursing faculty member to assist you in identifying your area of interest and applying to at least 2 to 3 nursing schools of your choice. To learn more about the difference between these degrees, visit the Doctoral Advancement in Nursing website at ncin.cronus.com to determine which degree is right for you. We encourage you to apply to become a mentee. There is no cost to you, but you will receive great benefits. Next steps. First, complete the self-assessment that will help you to determine your readiness for a doctoral program in nursing. Once you have completed the assessment, visit ncin.cronus.com and sign up to become a mentee. Become a future leader in your profession.